The landscape company that I worked in, where I was a corporate manager, I think we had like 400 employees. I mean, it was one of the largest landscape construction companies around. When you're in a big corporation like that, you're just responding to a manager. You're trying to just manage your workflow. It's a very different thing. I've been in the landscape industry for almost 25 years. In 2005, I took a break when the economy kind of went bad and got into doing something different and became an engineering recruiter. And I did that for about 5.5 years, and I realized that I was enjoying my work, but it wasn't making me happy. And so I decided to follow my heart and go back into what my true love was, which was the landscape business. And I started doing design work, and then that expanded, and then we started a construction crew in July of last year, and it's been fun. I'm an owner-operator. I'm out in the field every day directing my crews. It's very much an artistic endeavor for me. I kind of go into a project with a landscape, with somebody's yard being a blank canvas, and we create something. And that's really where I get my joy, is in creating something that's beautiful for somebody that they're going to be able to enjoy the rest of their lives. A special job that I remember that we did a while back was for a lady that had recently gotten into a wheelchair. And you know, she has a condition that will deteriorate over time, and so she didn't necessarily need it all the time, and she was kind of planning and making her house get set up for that. And one of the things that we did was, she didn't want a big ugly wheelchair ramp. You know, a lot of times you think about just this big ugly wood structure or metal structures, you know, stuck on the front of the house. And so what we did is we kind of went out and we looked at it, and we figured out that we could more or less cut a wheelchair ramp into her back of her house. So, and then hide it with rock, and you know, we did it all on pavers, and we did plantings that were overhanging it, and we were able to basically create this ADA ramp, Americans with Disability Act ramp, that she can get in and out of her house now, you know, with her wheelchair, and it's still beautiful. You know, it makes a big difference when the boss is on the job every day. Now, I've been big. I worked for a big company that had 40 crews that went out every single day. I was a manager in a big company like that. The quality just can't be the same if the boss isn't there every single day and directing the work. And especially when you're creating custom landscapes like what we do for people, there's lots of nuances and things that you just can't convey. I mean, you just kind of have to direct it out in the field. So it's just one of those things that I just love to do, and I built a great crew that works around me every day, and you know, I couldn't do it without them. But it's really something you're building with your heart, and it makes going to work every day pretty easy.